was 50 years ago that I met these two people. Now, I did not meet them in person at that time, but I met their grandson. And their grandson happens to be my husband of 54 years. I had no idea that he came from such a heritage. He came from wonderful slave owners who then granted land to his grandparents. I went down there to the family reunion and I discovered that these two people had over 30 children in their family. Yes, I said 30. In fact, he was the father of 32 children. His name is Mr., and they called him Mr. at that time, Mr. Godfrey Wells, and his wife, Miss Hattie Wells. They are the grandfather and grandmother of my husband. But let me tell you about the family reunion. We went down to the family reunion, and I mean, there are acres and acres, over 100 and some acres of land down there that these two people worked or had worked by their children or by people that they would hire in. Oh, it was corn, it was maize, it was cattle, oh goodness gracious, cattle, it was pigs, it was everything down there. They were self-sufficient in that land. Sugar cane, they made their own meal, they had their own smokehouse, they had all of that. But more than the material things they had love for those 32 children and their many, many, many children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. They taught them all how to be independent, how to make it for themselves, how not to take handouts. They taught them to be people of love and generosity and kindness. I am so glad to be a part of this family. I don't know what to do. Because every time I would go to the family reunion, I would be taken aside by one of the aunts or one of the uncles, and I was given wise counsel for them and from them. You see, even your extended family is your family. And when we take in all of the good things they want to teach us, show us, tell us, it is such an amazing thing. You see, we can learn so much from our extended family. It doesn't have to be the bloodline, but it can be the family that we inherit. We inherit by marriage. That's what I did. And that's one of the ways that I learned that generation love is about loving, learning, teaching, embracing. Yeah. So that's really what generation love is all about. A divine explosion of true love.